Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Striding into the box, Carlos Santana, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Brinson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third, left fielder,
and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Carmine Esposito. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
left fielder, Carmine Esposito.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Emilio Mota is on deck. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box, Emilio Mota. He has no prior history against this pitcher. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Esposito aboard here at first with nobody out. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Mota is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. One and one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitching. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes Ned Yost up out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he's going to get a quick shower here in the first, though I think I may have at least let him try to work out of this if I'm managing the game, but that's why I'm sitting here in the booth. Vince Velasquez gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He swings his throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Brinson, a 25-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
Ready now, JT Riddle, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Smoke rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Miami's out in front, 2-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. One away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Brinson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Herrera at second with 2 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's Jed Lowry now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses for ball 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Brian Holiday. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera moving in, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony DeSclafani. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Carmine Esposito. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball two now. Ball even at 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Well, he's a rookie hitter, but he didn't look like it on that swing. He's had some time this season to adjust to the speed of the game up here, and he's clearly done just that.
In now, Emilio Mota.
Emilio.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 2 full. The Marlins on top, 4-0. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. Now here it comes. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Lewis.
Standing in, Lewis Brinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. JT Riddle would be next. Three-two pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Now in the box, JT Riddle. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And in steps Scott Kingery. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The Infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air out to center field. Mota on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Very high, 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Bouncer up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Well hit, deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 4-0. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
J.T. Riddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he fouls this one off. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Franco has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan
Now at
Holiday.
the plate, Brian Holiday. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Holiday, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to South Florida following this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, George.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Alexi Amarista will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Alfaro stands at second with 2 gone. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mota moves over. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Adam Warren, a 6'1" 1-inch right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Warren.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in and looking for more, Carmine Esposito.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 0-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Esposito is retired. 2 down now. Digging in once again, Emilio Mota. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitch is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners going. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They lead it 4-0. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1-1 the count now. Shoots this one over to first. Smoke is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in, Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. Crawford has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Lewis Brinson is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Michael Franco. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he topped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Mota will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1. Stepping up now, J.T. Riddle. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
J.T. Riddle.
He's set, and the pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two and 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 home. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Fastball looked at for a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. Brian Holiday waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. Santana is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Holiday.
Riding in once again, Ryan Holiday. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Martin Maldonado will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
There's a strike.
3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that but too much.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Wilmer Flores.
0-1 the count. He's ready now. The pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Alfaro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Squared that one up just a little late. And it's fouled away. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Here's Castro for 1. On the smoke, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 2. Ned Yost making his way out toward home plate, so it looks like we're going to see the double switch here. Edelbray Ramos is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Cesar Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now batting, Martin Maldonado, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Carmine Esposito, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Emilio Mota. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Esposito, base runner at first with 1 out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Starlin Castro. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ben Heller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a slider that misses below the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mota is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Michael Franco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
4-2 the final score today. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anthony DeSclafani earns his 8th victory of the season. Aaron Nola couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Ben Heller records the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.